guys, I just got done with an awesome weekend of fishing. I know it's been a while since I made a video. A lot of stuff's been happening, so I'll probably break this video down into two parts. The first one will be yesterday, and then the second one will be today. And basically, I haven't been filming a lot. I was in a tight race in these tournaments I was fishing. You know, the top two people got to go to the Classic Bracket tournament and a chance to go to the Bassmasters Classic. So I was trying to take that pretty serious, and for most of the season I was in that like 3rd to 6th place. So I was within distance to make it, you know. But just some bad luck and some circumstances I couldn't control kind of affected my season. But you know, at the end my back was against the wall in that last tournament to at least make the Classic for these tournaments, and I had a real good day and at least got to the Classic for that tournament series, not the Classic Bracket. So I mean, it was an accomplishment to get through that, especially all that I was going through. So first of all, what really was affecting me was I kind of decided to buy my dream home, and I had talked to the place that I was working with about it and everything was cool. And you know, 2 weeks after I move in, they lay me off. And you know, I wasn't the lowest on the totem pole by any means, so it was kind of out of spite. And you know, people like that are pieces of shit. You know, you got your fake Christians that wear their Christianity as a mask, and I'm not really religious, but I can see it, you know what I mean? And then you got the do-gooders and the kiss asses that'll do anything for $1, even work for the devil. And you know what? People like that never go nowhere. See, like me, I just found a better job, making more money. And people like that never do that. They never have shit. They never accomplish shit. They're just stuck. And I think they take it out on other people. And you know, the joke's never on you, it's always on them. They just don't realize it. And for guys that behave like that, and don't get me wrong, there's a few good guys there, but for people like that act like bitches, you know, I love revenge. It's like one of my favorite things in life. And I know that's kind of weird to say, but it really is, to put people in their place. Because I don't go looking for trouble, but when I find it, I just love it. And I love to settle it. And anyway, the best revenge for people like that, when they act like bitches, is success. You know, I could go do something to them or whatever, and there's two of them that ain't off the table yet. But the best thing for people that act like that is for you to find success. It just eats them up. And that's kind of what I did. You know, I'm fortunate, really, that I have discipline and can go through something like that and get through it and better myself. So, you know, I'm proud of that. And during the tournament season, after all that happened, really I was pumping gas, and I went to step over the hose and tripped. And it was the morning of a tournament. And I ended up tearing the muscle right here in my leg. And I ended up fishing the tournament, but luckily I didn't require surgery. But I was hurting for probably a month. And I don't know, it just kind of affected me, you know, like the house thing, the job thing, the leg thing. But you know, I finally got healthy, and was on my feet with the new job, and that last tournament really came through to at least get to the Classic. So, you know, I'm looking forward to next year in these series. I really think if everything just goes normal, that I have a shot at getting to that Classic bracket, and you know, anything can happen if you get there. So, but anyway, yesterday, the footage I'm going to show you for this video, you know, I haven't fished in a couple weeks after that last tournament, and I had a gloomy, cloudy day yesterday, so I was thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it on high and just throw a topwater all day and just see what's happening, you know. And usually I'll catch more smallmouth than largemouth when I do that, but that day I ended up catching more largemouth than smallmouth. But I did catch a couple nice fish. I caught a lot of small ones, so I don't know, I might show 6 or 7 of them. And but everything I caught that day was on this bone colored evergreen SB 105. And you know, we're kind of in, I guess you would call it the dog days of summer, but the little shad are all over the bank. They're about 1 inch long, and you'll have fish on the bank even as hot as it is. And it, to me, if I'm just going out for fun, I just kind of want to run around with no agenda. And you know, it was a pretty good day, really. Better than staring at your screen all day. So I mean, if you watched some of my other videos, this is my favorite topwater, and probably the best topwater I've ever used in my life. And you know, I know they're expensive. I think they're like 17 bucks, but if you can catch land big fish every once in a while, they'll have 20% off, so that'll kind of cut the cost. But just like everything else, everything's high. But this bait is really worth it. I mean, if you think about a topwater, you're throwing 15 to 20 pound test or braid, you know, however you like to do it. You ain't gonna lose many topwaters unless you throw it in a tree or something like that. But really, if you don't try this bait, I think you're missing out. The only modification I really do is to put an oval split ring on there. They come with a round split ring. Let's see if I can get that. And it's just easier to tie. You don't got to worry about getting in that notch or whatever. But this is a size 3 oval split ring, and size 6 hooks, and they come with great hooks. And that's about it. I was just working it fast, slow, whatever. And especially like late summer, if you could get an early fall, if you could get a cloudy, drizzly day all day, you'll get some bites on this, especially down south where there's a lot of shad. So stay tuned. It's a pretty good video. I'm sorry for talking so long. You know, I don't really like to talk anyway, but you know, I thought it'd be good to check in. I really didn't lose any subscribers being offered, well, over 2 months, so I appreciate that. And I got a lot of good things coming this fall and this winter and for next year. I really didn't tape none of the tournaments because I wanted to concentrate, but next year I might, and let you guys meet my tournament partner Sam. He's a real cool guy, true southern guy, not a bunch of bitches like some of these other guys, where they use that just like Christianity. They wear that as a mask. They wear southern culture as a mask, and it's just kind of a joke. And it took me a while to see that, but when I meet people like Sam, you know, it really makes you realize who's real and who's not. But you know, it is what it is. People like that never go nowhere. But again, I just want to say thanks for staying with me, and I'll have a lot more good things to come. A lot of topwater coming. And also stay tuned for the next day, which was today. I changed things up a little bit, and Really, I probably shouldn't have, but I'm going to let you see it. I caught a lot of more small fish today than the video you're going to see. But it was pretty cool. Today I actually ran into a lot of schoolers, so you'll see that on the next video. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it.